Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your mid-October 2020 Oracle and Tarot reading. My name is Tessa, and this is Tessa's Tarot. Before I jump into your reading, and I'm going to be jumping in very soon, I don't really have a lot of announcements, but what I do want to say is the energy the next few weeks, it's going to be pretty heavy and pretty intense. I'm getting the feeling that you guys are going to know how to handle it, though. That's the vibe I'm picking up on. But starting tomorrow, Mercury is going to be in retrograde in Scorpio. And this is very, very heavy, okay? Scorpio season coming up right after Libra is already kind of a time of, things are getting a little heavier. We're really sinking into the fall season. So if you haven't already taken the time to really inhale the air and really just kind of train your lungs to bring in this fall weather, because whenever we switch from one season to another, it's kind of like our bodies have to adjust all over again to the transition. So if you haven't already gone out into nature, taken a walk by the lake, go into the forest, definitely do that. Definitely take some really, really good deep breaths just to kind of like train your lungs. And especially nowadays where we have to wear masks everywhere we go, it's really going to help keep your body in line, balanced. It's going to keep you healthy. It's going to boost your immune system. It's going to be good, okay? And then your body will be better prepared as it gets colder outside. But so I feel like just, focusing on your health and wellness and just taking care of yourself and your body is going to be really big for you from now until the end of October and until the end of the year, of course. That's always an important part of our routine, but I feel like Capricorn, I'm definitely kind of feeling these messages for you right now, okay? So I did pre-shuffle. The cards just because I feel the most. It feels more balanced right now for me to do it and shuffle it and get them ready before I start recording. Simply because of the energy that we're kind of like heading into and the heaviness and everything. So. I just want to focus the video on the reading instead of like shuffling and all that type of stuff. Okay, so enough of my babbling. So I'm using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle and the Influence of the Angels Tarot. I'm going to pull 11 cards for the Oracle, and then we're going to pull one tarot card for each Oracle card, and then 3 cards at the ending to see how everything kind of wraps up, all right? And I know I kind of look like a cute old lady, but I was really, really cold earlier, and this is actually my grandmother's sweater, or did I get it from a vintage store? I don't even remember anymore. It doesn't matter. Let's get into your reading, Capricorn. Mid-October 2020, okay? Okay, so we have Truth. Okay, so, and just remember the tarot cards are definitely going to clarify these cards a little bit more, but with this Truth card coming up, maybe you're not seeing something, or you're seeing something very clearly. You're sensing, your intuition is sensing something. Your intuition is telling you something, and you are trying to see if what your intuition is telling you is true. You're trying to find out. You're trying to like use your third eye to find out if your gut is right. And then we have Gratitude. Something about being grateful. Okay, now might be a really, really good time to be grateful for where you're at. To have your health. We have Strength. Okay, so there's a lot of, so you're kind of feeling some kind of heavier feelings right now. Abundance. Okay. Yeah, you're enjoying You're feeling pretty grateful. You're feeling pretty grateful, strong and abundant in your life right now. Okay, this is a good period for you, but there is something that needs kind of a deeper look. Transition. Okay, so we're transitioning from one state to another. Compassion. Let me see. I'm going to pull the rest of these cards. Perception. I haven't gotten any of these cards yet, except for gratitude. Expression. Okay. Playfulness. Let's see. Shadow self. And that underlying energy, we have balance. Okay, these are really interesting cards, Capricorn. Okay, so it looks like as the month progresses, you're going to start getting a little anxious. You're going to start getting a little anxious and kind of like, you know, you're going to feel the pressure. I think that you're going to feel the pressure of what's going on in astrology right now, with the Mercury retrograde going on in Scorpio until November 3rd, and then a whole bunch of others. I'm not an astrologist, so don't judge me when I say this, but a whole bunch of other shit that's happening in our solar system. Planets just doing all sorts of crazy stuff. That's all I'm going to say. If you want more information, you can go to some other YouTube channels because I don't have all the information. I just know that it's there, that it's happening, that there's crazy things happening. I follow other astrologers, okay, let's just put it that way. But I'm not an astrology channel. So we're going to stick to tarot. So right now you're feeling pretty good. Right now you're feeling good. You're feeling strong. You're feeling abundant. You feel like you got what you need. But you're going to start to feel the transition. You're going to start to kind of feel the transition a little bit more towards the beginning of Scorpio season, which is going to be like October 22nd, something like that. You're going to start to feel it around that time that we're kind of going. And you might fall into just a little bit of like, it's not going to be anything too serious, but you might fall into like a little bit of a depression, and you're going to really have to start to change how you look at things. You're going to feel, you're going to really want to express yourself. You're going to feel some pressure, maybe in your heart to say some things that you've been wanting to say. But it's going to make you feel better. Okay. And you're going to come out the other side being kind of like playful about it. You know, you're going to be more open and more kind of like innocent about about what you're going through. Okay, so this thing that you're going to be going through, because Scorpio energy is very heavy, and Scorpio energy just forces you to look at yourself, and it can be really tedious for some people. It's like, ugh, you know. So it's going to kind of force you to look at your shadow self, but you're going to have a good attitude about it. You're going to have a good attitude about it, okay? Okay, so let's clarify. So this is what the Oracle cards are telling me, so let's kind of clarify and see. So for truth, we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so whatever you were feeling in your gut, there was something that you were like, oh, I need to know the truth. I need to know the truth. Is this maybe... there is something in your life where you're like, is this it? Is this what is going to bring me emotional fulfillment and happiness? And I'm just going to be like, happy. I'm just going to be happy. The answer is yes. It's yes. So something that you have been wanting to know, understand a deeper truth. It's gonna come. It's gonna come to you. I kind of feel like it's already here. Like it's already inside you. Just kind of like waiting to fully express itself. Does that make sense? Okay, so 10 of Cups, this is Mars in Pisces. For gratitude, we have 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're definitely feeling grateful for what you have right now. You're kind of like, you know, you're keeping a close eye and you're keeping yourself kind of like really close to your possessions right now, your finances, your belongings, everything like that. You're feeling grateful. You know, now might not be the best time to be spending a lot of crazy money, and to just kind of be grateful, you know, and appreciate what you have. For strength, we have 9 of Wands, which is the moon in Sagittarius. So you might have just kind of recently gone through a rough little period, and you had to get out of the woodworks, you know, and it really took a lot of strength for you to kind of get out of this. It could have been work, maybe work was really tying you down, or it could have been a specific situation where there was just kind of like a lot of voices, you know, a lot of people around you saying things and this and this and this, and you're just like, oh my God, like I just need to breathe and step away. For abundance, we have the King of Wands. This is Leo energy. As you were walking away from the situation, you just kind of like found yourself in a very, you know, just keep making money, keep doing what I'm doing, keep being creative. It just put you back in that leadership position. It just puts you back in that leadership position of like, I'm just going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep being creative. I'm going to keep inspiring others. I'm going to keep being a leader. This is not my mess. I'm walking away. I'm taking my stick. He's taken his stick, and there's all these over here, and he's like, I'm walking away, and I'm going to use that stick, and I'm going to light a torch, and I'm going to be the leader in this situation over here, because all of this, I'm not really feeling it. Transition, we have Justice. Okay. So that's Libra energy. So this transition coming up over here between Libra season and Scorpio season. This Libra energy is really going to kind of swoop in to make sure that, you know, you are feeling balanced, that you feel as good as you possibly can. And especially with that balance as the underlying energy, it's really going to be your guide, because once we hit Scorpio season, you know, things might get a little bit more intense and you might feel a little bit off balance. So that's why we got this Justice and balance energy over here as your underlying energy, just kind of like making sure that, you know, you kind of, that you stay balanced within yourself. Compassion, 3 of Swords. Okay. This 3 of Swords is Saturn in Libra. Oh dear, Capricorn. This is pretty heavy. You might go through some pretty heavy stuff right at the turn of Scorpio season. Okay. And you're really going to have to like tap into that compassionate side of yourself so you can feel compassion for yourself. Perception, we have King of Swords, Aquarius. Expression, we have the World card, Saturn. Playfulness, we have Knight of Wands, Sagittarius. Shadow self, we have Nine of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo. And then for final, we have the Chariot, which is Cancer, Two of Pentacles, which is Jupiter in Capricorn. This is your card. And then the King of Cups, which is Scorpio. All right. I had to just pull the rest of the cards out and just kind of like start looking at this bigger picture over here. Okay, so something. Okay, so this truth within yourself, this is the truth of what you want. This is you finally telling yourself, I want to be happy. I want my 10 of Cups. I want my fulfillment. I want my family, I want to be happy. And but something is gonna something's gonna break your heart though. Something's gonna break your heart. And you're really gonna have to start looking at things in a different way. You're gonna have to start looking at things in a different way. And you're gonna have the clarity though and the wisdom. Something is gonna come to an end and you're gonna have the clarity and the wisdom to move forward. With a new sense of purpose, okay? And you might face some feelings of kind of like insecurity with your independence. You might face a little bit of stagnation. Like things might start to get a little tough financially. Or you're going to have to learn to be alone again. Okay, so this reading is not going to resonate for everybody, but there's a chance that there's a breakup. There might be a breakup happening. And you're going to have to learn to be independent and alone again. This King of Swords and this King of Cups, though. So we end the reading with this Scorpio energy over here. But I'm feeling this is... I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this is you really getting into this Scorpio season coming up. And like you really being down about it. Yeah. Capricorn, this is a little heavy. This is a heavy reading. I feel like this is why I was talking about how important it is to stay healthy. You know, stay healthy and active. Because the energies are going to the energies for you are going to shift pretty quickly. That's kind of the overall, things are a little bit all over the place, and that's kind of the overall feeling that I'm getting over here, is that your energy is going to shift very quickly. You're going to feel a lot of different things. And trust me, like, you're not going to be the only one. Like I said, the planets are doing all sorts of crazy things. Okay, and they're really going to throw things in a haywire. Okay, so it's going to be important to remain balanced. It's going to be important to focus on your health, because enter Scorpio season, and you know, a lot of people kind of start to fall into a bit of a depression. Okay, but just have compassion for yourself. Have compassion. Okay, you have to have compassion for yourself. You know, you might feel just a little bit stressed out and overwhelmed with all the tasks. You know, because it's like after you face the fact that you're independent, and you're just kind of doing things on your own, and you're kind of going. It's like you're doing it. It's almost like I'm getting a I'm getting a feeling of autopilot. It's like you're doing things because you have to do them, but it's not. It's not like necessarily bringing you happiness right now, or it's making you feel kind of like, oh, I have to do it. That's why I'm doing it. And it might just feel a little heavy. You know, things just might just start feel like harder. You know, like maybe up until now, you know, you were full of energy, you were full of life, things were easier, but things are going to start to feel a little harder. But, you know, we're all going to go through it. We're all going to go through it. I mean, in all honesty, my advice is to just kind of like let it be. Like this King of Cups over here, try not to let yourself get too depressed. Like, it's okay to just feel what you're feeling. Like, it's okay to just like, you know, if you want to use the time to just like drink some wine and just kind of like feel that like morbidity inside of you, it's like just do it. You learn a lot. You can learn a lot from Scorpio season if you just kind of like let go. But I feel like it's really heavy for you guys. I feel like Scorpio season is like kind of tough on you. Okay? I feel like Scorpio season is a little tough for you guys. But we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. Capricorn, this is your reading. All right? Talk to me. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know. Am I totally off? Is this the worst reading you've ever had in your life? Just let me know. That's fine. It's okay. I won't be mad. I won't be hurt. I'll talk to you. This is your reading, guys, okay? Get out into nature, I'm telling you. Your health is number one. Health. Your health.